Hello and welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Today we take a look at the case of two drug dealing brothers who were embedded in the northwest Gangland and had paid a runner £1,500 every time he made a trip to deliver or collect cash on their behalf. Brian McQuillan was linked to up to 21 illicit trips by investigators who concluded that he made just over £30,000 for the work that he did. He was employed by the notorious Tobin brothers, both who were languishing in jail after the collapse of their multi-million-pound drug empire. The downfall of Alan and John Tobin's network began with the seizure of 186 kilograms of cocaine as it was transported up the M6 in August of 2018. The haul, given the street value of around £20 million, was being driven up from Kent on behalf of the pair, who were supplied drugs to the Warrington area. They also sold cannabis, heroin, ketamine and cocaine to gangs in Scotland, London, North Wales, Cornwall, West Yorkshire, Cumbria, Manchester and Humberside. Mr. McQuillan was one of the men they relied upon for their day-to-day dealings of their business. The 51-year-old was responsible for currying large amounts of cash across the United Kingdom, and Liverpool Crown Court heard he was paid £1,500 per trip. In April, he was sentenced to 6 years and 4 months for his role in the gang. His case returned to the Courts of Proceeds of Crime Act hearing, in which it was said he had benefited from his criminality of the value of £32,963. He had benefited from his criminality to the value of £32,963 and 3 pence. This was said to have been due to the 21 trips he was found to have made for the gang. Nicola Daly, who was prosecuting, told the court that an investigation had revealed no assets had been identified as being available for seizure from Mr. McQuillan, formerly of Buttermarket Street in Warrington. The same conclusion had been drawn from an investigation into the assets of Simon Leach, another member of the gang. Mr. Leach, who was 29 and formerly of Brindley Avenue in Warrington, was used by the Tobins to manage their operation and was jailed for 8 years. He was found to have benefited to the value of £3,234 and 38 pence. Both Mr. McQuillan and Mr. Leach had pleaded guilty to conspiracy to supply cocaine. Recorder of Liverpool, Judge Andrew Menery QC, made nominal confiscation orders to the value of £1 in the cases of both men. The Proceeds of Crime Act proceedings remain ongoing against both Tobins and other members of their enterprise. Alan Tobin was sentenced to 20 years and his brother John received a 19-year and 8-month sentence. Both admitted conspiracy to supply cocaine, conspiracy to supply cannabis, conspiracy to supply heroin and conspiracy to supply ketamine. In September, they each received additional jail terms following Cheshire Police's investigation into a shooting in Warrington. Alan, 52, formerly of Regency Park in Wines, was sentenced to a further 8 years for conspiracy to cause GBH with intent. John, who was 41 and formerly of Manor Road in Prescott, was handed a further 2.5 years for participating in the activities of an organised crime group. Thank you for joining us today. What are your opinions on the crimes committed by Mr. McQuillan? Do you think a sentence of 6 years 4 months was too harsh or not harsh enough? Please let us know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to like and share. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Street Crime UK content, press subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell so you can join us on the next video. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, stay safe.